Change. I want to change. How do I change? Most people are waiting for their life to change. But here's what nobody is telling you, or no one has been clear with you about. Your life can't change until you change. Not your habits, not your morning routine, not the environment you in, but you. And I don't mean that in any type of motivational way, or don't take that as a motivational quote. Take that as me telling you the truth, a fact. Because right now, you have a gap between who you want to be, who you say you are, and who you really are every single day. And that gap in your life of feeling stuck, that has to end today. So let me paint you a picture. You set a goal. You're excited. You're about to run your marathon. You download the app, right? You buy the journal, set the alarm. First week, you're on fire. Second week, you start slipping. Third week, you back to where you started. Sound familiar? Because I've done it plenty of times. That's not a discipline problem. That's not a motivational problem. That's an identity problem. When you have to kind of keep going through the motion to figure out who you are, what you stand for. See, the self-help industry has been selling you habits. Isn't that crazy, right? Wake up at 5 a.m., you cold shower, read 10 pages, and pray to the creator, whoever you pray to, your creator. You meditate, and habits work. I'm not saying they don't, but habits built on a broken identity is totally different. They collapse every single time because here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. So I'm about to give you the scoop. You will always, and I mean always, act in alignment with who you believe you are. And that's the truth, and that's the always. If deep down you see yourself as someone who quits, well, guess what? You're a quitter. You find reason to quit after continue to think that you quit, you might not fit the person that they like. You may be feeling at times you're nobody, right? That's a feeling that we all get. If deep down you see you're someone as someone that's not capable, just can't perform on a high level, or just can't do it, but guess what? You're never gonna perform on a high level, and you're just gonna become what we call average and remain average. You will find evidence to prove to who you are the right way. Your brain is not trying to hurt you, but you're hurting yourself by keep talking down to yourself. It just doing its job, right? Our mind keep rolling, we keep thinking, we overthink as people. That's just the humanity, I guess, way of our brains working, right? Confirming whatever identity you are given. Well, you're not given an identity. You have to work towards your identity. You have to figure out who you are. So the question isn't how do I build better habits? The question becomes, how do I find my identity? Now, before you just think this is another believe in yourself type of speech, stay with me, continue to listen. because I'm about to give you exactly and practically how this all works out. And what your life actually looks like right now, it's not gonna look like that at all after this identity shift. Here's what most people don't understand about identity. It's not something you find, it's not something you're born with, it's something you build on. You continue to build your bricks on. Every single day, every decision you make is a vote of who you are. You wake up early, that's a vote. You skip the workout, that's a vote. You follow through on something small, that's a vote. And over time, those votes stick. They become a story. And the story becomes your identity. And your identity becomes your life. So when people say, I just need more discipline, no, what you need is a different story.